there was a Pew Research Center study that shows that 52% of U.S. young adults live with their parents, which
Whoa
is
there.
a big difference from 1995, where only 30% of young adults lived with their parents. So, with that being said, when you guys were growing up, did you have to get out when you were 18?
Get out? Not necessarily, but it was highly encouraged to have your own by that age of graduating high school and moving forward. If you were going to college, great. That was another way out. But if not, then it was military, trade, something. Get ready to start moving out or start transitioning to adulthood.
What
So to
did your
speak.
parents say to you?
So I already knew I was going to college. So mine.
Why did you
conversations is
choose
a
to
little
go to
different.
college?
I wanted to go to college. I wanted the experience. I wanted to be out on my own, kind of have that responsibility of waking myself up, get ready for class, go to work, all that kind of good stuff that college does for you, for the most part, anyway.
Do you think that was your idea or that idea was instilled in your brain
Oh
as a
no,
child?
no, it was absolutely my idea. My mom went to school at I believe it's Holy Family or Holy Cross, to get her bachelor's, but she was a commuter, and she had already had my brother, and was having me while she was in school. So she definitely was going back and forth to Camden to Philly every single day for school. But my dad didn't even graduate middle school, so it was
Dang.
like I wasn't a first generation college student, but it was kind of a thing like, yo, this is what I want to do. I want to do something different than what my environment entailed.
Interesting. Cassandra, what was your introductory experience, 16, 18? What were your parents saying to you? What did you want to do?
No, so for me, my experience was very different from Danny. So, want to get out? Yes. Had to get out? No. And if it was up to my mom and, having it her way, I'd be there till I was married and then stay there with my husband and kids. Like, I don't know. I come from Caribbean parents, so they're like, it's more so like
baby.
the only way out is like, the only way out early is like college or marriage or death. And without you, I mean, you could leave, of course, but like without you being looked at as like the wayward child, right? Like, they more so want like the community. Parents want their kids to stay at home
Really?
and be there until you're married. And then a lot of times if they get along with your partner, stay there while you're married and have kids and just be one big happy family.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that about you because I think the typical African American culture is like, you're 18, you get out, you pay rent, and it's like very hostile,
Yeah.
and it's not community based.
No. Caribbeans, well, at least with me, very community based, and
Right.
even so, like when it's so community based where it's like we all had different, like I grew up with all my cousins within the 3 block radius. So like, even though like your sister, sisters, brothers, whatever, cousins, uncles, we all lived in the same hood, we all lived in the same neighborhood, we were all on like the same block or within a 4 block radius. So not only do you stay home, everybody kind of stays in that same capacity.
So you have like a good support structure and stuff then.
I mean, I definitely was it was definitely family based. So it's like you don't, even now to this day, like I can go home. I just don't want to. I can go home right now to my mom. It is what it is.
And
like
they want
she'll
to give you
always accept.
pressure.
No, I mean my mom is more so like she wants grandkids or whatever, but she would have me live with her till she dies if it's up to her. So
Okay.
yeah, and she's more so like even now she's like, come home, you can save money, and I was like,
Why?
find somebody
Why do you
else.
feel this way? When did you move out and why?
I moved out for college. It was my way out. It was that or death. So no, I moved out for college because that was my only respectable way out, and I just never came back after college.
And what was it in you that, because a lot of parents would say if you make your house too hospitable to your kid, they'll never leave the nest, they'll never do anything, but you were the opposite where you wanted to go and do stuff. What do you think?
Well, they do. my mom did want me to go out and do things, but she wanted to more so like she wanted me to be a nurse so bad. But it wasn't even about being a nurse or like she still wanted me to chase my dreams or whatever, but stay home and then build up a nice amount and then everybody moved together. I don't know. It's like a stay together. She has this and that's just how the family is. We kind of have this stay together knit community where it's like don't just stay home and do nothing. That's not ever cool.
Oh, so they would bother you if you weren't doing
Oh
something.
yeah, you got to get money.
Would you have to pay rent in the house? Like, would you have to, like, what's your responsibilities?
No, as a girl, I didn't have to. But my mom, I grew up with a single mom, so I wanted to help. But my brother more so had the pressure of, yeah, get in there. You can help mom out. What are you doing? But it was get in there, still work, help mom, but stay. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't ever like work and get out of here.